Hello friends, let us discuss in this video what is the basic difference between normal charge handover and the detailed charge handover in a school, in a college or in any other organization. Who gives or who are responsible to do this normal handover of charge and the detailed charge handover of the institution we should know first. The head of the institution or organization, like the headmaster of the school or the principal of the college, they are sometimes required to give the normal charges to their senior most teacher or just junior to them who is present in that institution during their absence from the institution. Suppose you are the headmaster of a school and you are having to take for 3 days leave or casual leave. So when you will remain absent in the school, who will run the school? At that time you just write a normal charge handover to that fellow so that he or she can run the school smoothly in your absence. What is the normal charge? When you are giving the normal charge to the person concerned in your organization, at that time that fellow cannot conduct any finance transaction during your absence. It means the normal charge is only specified for that purpose. The school can run very smoothly under his supervision or under his administration control, but he or she cannot do any financial transaction. This is the normal charge handover. You have to remember very perfectly. What is the detailed charge? The detailed charge handover is required at that time when either you are transferred from that school or you are getting retirement or you are retired at that time, and suppose you are going to take a medical leave of more than a couple of 15 days or 1 month, then you have to give the detailed charge of the school to the senior most teacher who is present in the senior most officer in that organization. So here in detailed charge you have to hand over all the articles, all the documents, all the records of that organization school to that fellow in a list paper, and after during your, it means when you retire or when you get transferred, all the school financial transaction of that school or institution will be conducted or will be performed by that teacher, senior most teacher or senior most officer to whom you will have given the detailed charge handover. Okay, this is the basic difference. Detailed charge means that fellow can perform the financial transaction, where normal charges that fellow cannot conduct any normal that is financial transaction of that school or any organization. This is the basic difference. So first, suppose you are a headmaster, in the school. So how to do the normal charge handover? You see here the BO or DO, first you have to write application for on your letter pad of the school. Your letter pad should be there. You take the letter pad and write first to the BO. If you are a primary headmaster, so you have to write the application to the block education officer. You don't write to the BEO, but you write always to the block education officer, as you are working under his authority, under his control, or DO, district education officer, if you are working as headmaster in the high school. So then address BO, address of the BO or DO. Then subject CL from dash to dash. I have written CL because suppose you are going to take 3 days CL in the school, so you have to write to application to the BO or DO concerned. Sir, with due honor, I am to state that I am unable to attend my school duty from dash to dash due to my illness. You have mentioned or you are writing to the BO or DO that I am failing from ill and I have to remain in leave for 3 days or 2 days or 1 day. So you just give the application to the BO. Therefore, I request to kindly grant me the said leave for which I will be obliged. You wrote this and yours faithfully signature, and here you have to write at the bottom of the application NB notably, I hereby hand over the normal charges of the school to Sri Srimati Dash. You can write here the senior most teacher of the school to run school smoothly till my joining on duty. This is important because you are handing over the normal charges of the school to that senior most teacher who will run the school smoothly at the time of your absence. But he or she cannot do any finance transaction during your absence. You just write it. Here I have written a point till my joining on duty. This is very important. You just see this is the technical point here. If you are writing I am just taking 2 days on leave and I will join on date, suppose you are writing a specific date, there is chance because life is uncertain, may you are unable to join on that day, on due to some unavoidable circumstances. Suppose you are unable to join on that day which you have mentioned in the application. So again you have to take another extension of leave, again you have to write this application. So this is not correct. You just write till my joining on duty. It means you can remain on leave for an indefinite period, because so long as you are absent, this fellow teacher, this fellow officer will take the normal charge of the institution or school to run the school smoothly. You understood my point? So this is a very critical technical point. You just write this till my joining on duty. When you are applying, writing application to the your DDO, then also you write like this. This is a technical line. Then signature of the assistant teacher to whom you are giving the charge, and signature of HM, and as HM you have to sign it here with the seal also. And one thing you have to remember here, that you just keep this letter over the table of headmaster, or you have to send this letter through online, through WhatsApp or everything which is now available to headmaster, BO or DO. And the same thing, not the application, total application, but what you have written in NB, notably you have to write in the office school office order book. There is an order book in school. So in that office order book or school order book, you have to write this. First put the office order number, then I hereby hand over the knowledge of the school to Sri Srimati, the senior most teacher of the school, to run smoothly the school till my joining on duty. You have write this compulsory and put the signature of the assistant teacher and signature of yours. There also you have to put the seal. Then both will be there, and you are now legally said that, or you are legally approved that you are now absent in the school for the upcoming days which you have mentioned in the application. So you will not have any problem, and you can go easily and freely. You work either for medical leave or whatever it may be. You are going for a visit in other place, or you are for a travel, so you can enjoy that. This is the first normal charge handover to other fellows who are present in your school. Next we will discuss what that is detailed charge. In the same way, detailed charge, when it happens, when either you get transferred from that school or that institution or that organization, and when you are get retirement, that is superannuation, or you are going for a very long medical leave, at that time you have to give the detailed charge handover to the person concerned. So here how you will write, you just take the that is letter head of your letter pad of your institution or organization or school. You have to, here I have given the example of a school to the BO, DO. Here also to you have to write to block education officer if you are a primary school headmaster, to DO district education officer if you are a high school headmaster. Then you mention the address, subject. Handover of detailed charge of school to Sri Srimati. Here you can mention also the senior most teacher of the school or newly appointed headmaster on dated on dated dash. You have to put the that is date. What will you write? Sir, in obedience to your office order number dated dash, I am here to hand over the detailed charges of the school to dash to the fellow, the senior most teacher of school today dated, as I am going to be transferred or retired or on medical leave on dash. The detailed charge list of school is hereby attached. So you have to remember first, when you are giving a detailed charge to any person, any official of your institution, so you have to prepare a detailed charge list. That is very important. Detailed charge list is a list in which all the documents, all the records, all the stocks of the school are mentioned. You have to prepare earlier that detailed charge list. So here how you write? In obedience to your order, office order number. First, as you are getting transferred or you are retired, so there will be office order. or if you are going for medical leave, then you will bring a office order from the BO that you are giving for a long medical leave. That office order you have to put date, you have to put the date. I am here to hand over the detailed charge of the school. Detailed charge you have to mention to dash the person. Suppose a newly appointed headmaster, you are getting transferred, you have to mention the name. Suppose you are going to retire, the senior most teacher, you have to write the name. The senior most teacher of the school today, you have to put the date. As I am going to be transferred, you have to mention I am going to transfer, or you are going to be retired. On dash, on which date? The detailed charge list of school is hereby attached. You have to attach those charge list with this application. This is for favor for kind information necessary action. Yours faithful signature of HM, yours faithfully. Here also you can write signature of the assistant teacher and signature of yours. 3 places you have to signature, that assistant teacher signature and your signature also you have to put. And you have to attach that all the pages of the detailed charge list. To get how to prepare detailed charge list before your retirement or before your transfer, you can watch our video in this channel. It is available in the playlist teachers affiliated work. It has been described very beautiful, very simply, so that you can understand, you can prepare the detailed charge list yourself before, very big before, when you are going to retire or transfer from the school, because that is very much essential. So long as you are not handing over the detailed charge list, you can't get also pension at the time of retirement. This is you have to remember. So detailed charge list of every school, every organization, every institution, you have to prepare when you are at the in charge of that office. You need to remember this very clearly. So detailed charge list you have to prepare earlier and you have to attach with this. If till now you have not subscribed our channel Teacher Surya, you just subscribe it and put the bell icon. Whenever if you are facing any problem, you just put the message in our box. We will put the videos like you giving your answers, what is the solution of that question, and you will enjoy the videos. Hope this video will definitely help you to understand the difference between normal charge handover and detailed charge handover, and you can do this when you are facing the same situation. Okay, thank you.